Good evening everybody. I'm going to be sharing the March 2016 horror block with you. I was intending on doing this on camera, but I've been ill and I have some sores around my nose because I've been so run down, and I don't really want to be on camera and scare you all, even though this is a horror related video. So if you follow me on my beauty channel, Spacey's #1 Girl, then you have headed over here to my new horror channel. It's a Scream Spacey, and on this channel I'm going to be doing all things sort of horror related, so there'll be horror block unboxings. I'm also going to do film reviews and also do some SFX makeup stuff, so hopefully if you're a horror fan you'll subscribe to me and enjoy the content. So let's get on to the March box. Now they did say that it was going to be zombie themed, but they also did promise us an item from The Ring. And we did get 8 items in this box, which is really good. One of them is a bonus item, which is an item that has actually previously appeared in the classic block. And I actually did receive that in a classic block. I can't remember why I got that. I think it was the classic block that had the Gem and the Holograms magazine, like the comic in it. And I got it for that reason, because it had a Gremlins t-shirt and the Gem and the Holograms magazine and something else. I don't know, I remember just getting the email about the box and I was quite interested in some of the items, so that was a one-off box that I got. Now, my dog tags, which is the item I'm talking about, which is the exclusive item, which is the repeat item, I actually gave to my daughter. And we'll start with those actually. So, the first item in the box is actually the bonus item, which is the Zombie Hunter official issue of dog tags. It says it's an adult collectible. And it just says designed and manufactured by Classified Novelties, a brand of Fourth Castle. So it's not actually based around any kind of a franchise, a movie, series or anything like that. Now I've actually altered mine, so I'm going to show you what I've done with them. They come in this box and they're nicely packed. Now they do come with this rubber around, but I've cut it off. Now I know the rubber stops them from clanging together, but I quite like that noise and I prefer how they look without the rubber. So I've took that off, and yeah, it's got the Zombie Hunter logo on here. It says shoot them in the head and they'll stay dead. And then the other one's kind of got this printed into it. It says 0 Zombie Emergency Response Operations. And they're nice quality. And yeah, I used to have dog tags and I don't have them anymore. I don't know, lost them somewhere along the way. Mine didn't have anything written on them. So yeah, I'm glad that I've got a set of these now. Like I said, my daughter got my first set. So that's what's happened when you have children. They see the items in the box. Oh, can I have that please? Okay, so moving on, we're going to share this next item, which I am really excited about, and it's an exclusive horror block item. I've seen reviews on here and people are like, oh, I don't like horror block exclusives. I really don't understand that, because a horror block exclusive is an item that's not available anywhere else at all. So I think that's kind of cool. When my daughter gets like Loot Crate exclusive items, she absolutely loves them, and for the reason that you can't get them anywhere else. So I like them. Maybe that's just me. So not getting it on it and not getting at everybody else or anybody else who doesn't. I just like these kinds of things. And I like novelty things too. But this is a zombie back scratcher. It's really heavy. It's got a nice rubberized red handle and it is telescopic. So it does stretch out, and it actually will go all the way down to the base of the spine. Of course, depending on how tall you are, but it definitely goes all the way down my back. And it's got this lovely little zombie hand with these yellow nails on. There you go. Really quite detailed. So, yeah, I like this item. I think it's really cool. I'm going to pop that there, actually. I'll just leave these things on the desk as we go. So that is the zombie back scratcher. The next thing is this cute little dude. There's a one that had kind of bones down here. I really wish I'd got that one instead of this one. I'm not sure what he's supposed to have on his head there, but I think it's hair with a bone through. But it's cute. It's kind of a stress reliever. So at first I was like, oh, it feels so nice. And then I didn't realise that it did this. So you can push it out through the eyeball. It's got like red fluid in there and all these little balls. But you don't just have to do that, you can actually push it out down here or anywhere you want really. So, but I like the feel of it. This feels just really squidgy. Oh yeah, it does. You hear it, it rattles. So there's a number of different designs of this, and it's cute, so I will definitely display it. It doesn't stand up very well, because, oh, there you go. I couldn't get him to stand up before. There we go. So I like him. I like those stress ball kind of things, and he's kind of cute, so he'll stand in the room and look quite sweet. The next thing is something for the kitchen. Now, we've actually just been talking about getting one of these. And this is an oven mitt. I'm going to have to probably pull you back just a little bit in order for you to see that. So hold on. Pull you back. There you go. Okay. So it's just an oven mitt. Now I'm going to put it on the wrong hand because I can't do it on the other hand. But it's a zombie hand. And it's kind of cool. But we have been talking about getting one. I know that's ridiculous, but not everybody has an oven mitt. Not everybody is quite so practical. And I do have a problem, like when getting pans and stuff, like holding them with a tea towel. And just because I've got a muscular condition, so I don't have a great deal of strength in my arms. So it's great to have an oven mitt, because now I know that my hand's going to be protected and, you know, I'm not going to get burnt or anything. So I quite like that. It's something a little bit different. And we have a few items left. We have, of course, Rue Morgue magazine, which has got another one of these pictures in, which is kind of cool. I'll see if I can find it. My husband was showing me. So it's The Art of Jason Edmiston. Now, if you remember it last month, this actually featured as well, and it was a picture of Chucky. So they're featured again. So it's really cool. And it's just a great magazine, really. I enjoy reading it. A lot of great articles, great reviews. So, interesting. Always interesting. Well, I think it's always interesting. And then we only have 3 more items to go. So the next item is this little Walking Dead, and it's a building set. And you can basically get, I think it says it's got 10 plus figures available, but you can either get a walker or you can get obviously one of the cast. So I can see Abraham on the front of there, Daryl, Michonne and Eugene, and then I can see a bunch of zombies. So it's quite random who you get, but I'm really, really pleased with who I got. She's actually my favourite character, or one of them. But this is the list of characters that you can get, and I guess you can tick them off as you get them. So it looks like, yeah, you've got like 6 main characters. Abraham, Eugene, Morgan, Michonne, Daryl Dixon and Rick Grimes. And then you've got your different walkers. And then it just kind of gives you an overview of how to put them together. And I got... I got Michonne. I'm going to bring it in. Hold on. There she is. She's kind of cool. Her sword's a little bit bent. But yeah, I'll definitely be displaying her. She's really nice. And she stands up quite well. So that's good. Next, another item. This is really heavy. This is a zombie doorstop. I think this is what was making the box heavy. I mean, it's not, oh my goodness, I cannot hold this heavy, but I think that this was kind of what was making or contributing to the box being quite heavy. But it says zombie doorstop, stops doors dead. And it's a Horror Block exclusive. Again, you party poopers that don't like these things, I don't understand that. This is, you know, you can't get this anywhere else, and it's really cool. So this is him. And I think he is amazing. I'm going to turn this light off in the background just to make it easier for you to see. So there he is. He's kind of reaching out. I'll give you a reference on size. He's kind of crawling along the ground. He's got really nice detail to his face. And then at the back, he's been chopped in half, and these are his intestines, or his guts hanging out. He's crawling along. I do occasionally put this door open, but I wouldn't use a doorstop. We don't use doorstops in this house. It's either doors closed to stop a dog getting in the room, or doors open so the dogs can roam freely. So we don't have need for a doorstop, but I still think it's going to look really cool just displayed somewhere. So I'm going to stand him so that you can kind of see his guts and everything. So he's really cool. See? He looks really nice just standing on there. So I love him just even as an ornament. And then the last thing in the box is the t-shirt. And the t-shirt is really, really amazing. It's funny because they announced what was in the box and then literally the next night the ring was on. So it was quite funny. But this is the t-shirt. Again, I'll just pull slightly back. And there it is. There's Samara. I'm pretty sure it's Samara. I mean, I know who it is, but I think that's how you pronounce her name. A couple of people were saying it doesn't look like her, but it does. It's more of a graphic than a photographic image. So in a graphic image, it's going to look more drawn than real. But I love it. I love the blue. I think it's really, really lovely t-shirt. So I'm very excited about that. So that's this box. I mean, 8 things. You've got something to wear, something for the kitchen, you've got your little thing to display. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to you about the things and you're not even seeing them. So I've got this to display and this to display. I love Michonne. And then the back scratcher, which I'll probably just leave in here. I think it's quite a cute item anyway, but it's useful. And then you've got the stress ball. And who doesn't need to de-stress? The dog tags, which is just a bonus thing, which are really nice. And then you've got, you know, the oven mitt, which is very useful, and a magazine to read. And a really amazing t-shirt. So I think this is a really brilliant box and I'm very, very pleased with it. And you do get 4 Horror-Block exclusives in this box. Your Horror-Block exclusives are your oven mitt, your doorstop, the back scratcher and the t-shirt, obviously. Yeah, so they're really, really cool. I really like everything in this box. So I'm going to display some of it, use some of it. I'm very excited to wear the t-shirt. But yeah, I think it's great. So the card basically just gives you information about the items, which I always keep the cards. And then it does say that next month's block, it's got an item from Hellraiser, which is exciting. I mean, I would love if it was the little puzzle box. I don't think we'll be lucky enough to get that. Plus, I think it's like a copyrighted thing. I don't know whether that would be far too expensive for them to be able to get that. Because I don't know if there's a Hellraiser item out there that's like that, but I imagine that would be so collectible. So I think this might be a t-shirt for Hellraiser, which will still be really cool. Hellraiser really kind of creeps me out. I like them, but yeah, the characters, they're just, you know, pure evil. But I really, really like it. It's good creeped out. And there are 3 Horror-Block exclusives in next month. So that's exciting. As I said, I love the Horror-Block exclusives. And then you do get a mystery item from the editor. The editor, I did do a little checkup. I can't remember whether it's out 2014 or 2015. I don't know if it's out on DVD or anything yet, but it would be really great if that was a DVD or a Blu-ray of the editor, because when I've read it, it sounds really interesting. It's kind of about this guy. I can't remember if it's theatre or film, but the characters kind of come to life. And I think it sounds like a really, really interesting concept. So I'd really love it if we got like the Blu-ray or the DVD of that, because I really, really want to see it. So that would be exciting. And then obviously Hellraiser, that would be great if that was a t-shirt. I would love that. And then we do get something from 28 Days Later. Not sure what that would be, but I don't mind all this zombie stuff. It's like 2 boxes in a row. We've got quite a lot of zombie stuff and I don't mind. I'm not the hugest zombie fan in the world. I mean, I'm into Scream, Halloween, Friday the 13th, all that kind of stuff, Nightmare on Elm Street. So I'd like to see some stuff from that coming into the boxes. But I don't mind this kind of zombie stuff because obviously it's everywhere at the moment and these items are like pretty cool, particularly him to display. I have got my 2 things out of last month's box displayed. I'm looking for Ernie. Here he is. So this is my egg cup and he's just got 2 beauty sponges in him. So that's... Sorry, come on, get yourself together, Ernie. Okay, so there's Ernie. So he gets displayed on my desk, my makeup desk. And then Bert's up on the top shelf because I call them Bert and Ernie. Note the Sesame Street reference. So yes, that's this month's box. I'm really, really thrilled with it. I love everything that I've got in this box. I know not everybody's thrilled, but I think this year these 3 boxes have been the best boxes I've ever received from Horror-Block. I'm really thrilled with what I've been getting. I love the items. I like the variety of items and I'm very excited to see what they come up with in the future because I'm really, really loving it. Where else am I going to get myself a zombie back scratcher? I mean, just what I need. So, so that's it for today's video, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you have. Lots of exciting things coming up on this channel. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, keep on screaming.